Jason, Disney asked me to do this podcast thing. I need some advice.
You've got to have banger guests.
Walker and Leah. Daniel Deemer.
Tim Simons. Adam Copeland.
You're the one asking the questions.
How?
Why?
And they better answer.
I don't know anything.
Epic.
This season is just makeup.
Quest.
I'm Arian Samhadri. Welcome to the Percy Jackson and the Olympians official podcast.
Available wherever you get your podcasts. And watch season 2 of Percy Jackson streaming now on Disney Plus and Hulu. Learn more at disneyplus.com/whatson.
Kraft Mac and Cheese is better than 90s hip-hop. We'll remind you of your childhood without making you feel incredibly old. Kraft Mac and Cheese. Best thing ever.
This podcast is part of the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Gundam Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the Mobile Suit Gundam series, such as the multiple timelines, mobile suits, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, pilots, to another episode of the Gundam Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me as my good friend, Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
And we are finally back from a 2-week hiatus because holiday and work schedules suck. Well, holidays are great, but work schedules suck.
Holidays can also suck.
Yeah, they
depending
can.
on the situation.
That is true. That's very true. But we are starting our first episode with Season 4, which, yeah, we're now in Season 4, and we're bringing you more mobile suits because... God, there's a lot. And there was a lot we did not go over. And we went over a lot of mobile suits in Season 2. So.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we have a lot more to go with in this season because there's still a lot. And a lot of, like, protagonist ones we did not cover.
There's so many protagonist ones.
I did not realize until after, like, when we were trying to, like, brainstorm what season we're going to do. And Jesse's like, hey, here's all the list of the series we haven't done. I was like... Oh.
It's like, wow, we have a lot to touch.
We haven't covered like half the series. Or we covered
like,
maybe half the series.
The worst thing is, I didn't even go through and say and pick out like, oh, this suit changes. The primary one changes later in the season or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just did the OG ones. So we have so many.
Yeah, we got a lot. But today, for episode 1 of season 4, we're diving into the Gundam Age 1 normal type. Because the Age series is weird when it comes to their mobile suits. Like, yeah, it's weird. So, getting with it, the Age 1 Gundam, Age 1 normal, is the one of the 4 titular mobile suits featured in the Flit arc and Asumu arc of Mobile Suit Gundam Age anime. It was mainly piloted by Flick Asuno and Asumu Asuno. Yeah. I don't know. I know who Flit is. I don't know who this other guy is. Second generation main protagonist. So are they related?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't remember.
He's the son of Flit. Oh, I didn't know I had a sequel like that.
Age is like complicated on its timeline.
Yeah, Age is weird.
Because I don't think it's even actually a sequel. I think it's like still the main Age. It's just the future.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, technology and combat characteristics. So, holder of the mobile suit name Gundam that belonged to a legendary savior, the Gundam Age 1 Normal, is the prized possession of the Asuno family and is pivotal in the fight against the UE. Developed through the data stored in the Age device passed down within the Asuno family, the Age 1 incorporates a special OS operating system. The Age system, which can gather data and come up with equipment to counter a specific enemy. Not gonna lie. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And you see this, and you see this in the series, and it's very interesting. So its basic weaponry include beam sabers / daggers, a shield, and a new weapon called the DODS rifle or DOS rifle, and that is developed by the Age system during one of the Gundam's earlier battles against the UE. Using wear parts created by the Age system through the Age Builder, the Age 1 can take on forms such as the faster Spallo form and the heavier Titus form. Unlike the other mass-produced mobile suits of the Earth Federation forces in AG-114, the Gundam's armor is strong enough to withstand attacks from an OV F Gafan. And that's like one of the like major like enemy mobile suits, and they're like dragon-looking things, if I recall.
It's the Age Saku.
Yeah, it's their version of the Zaku, essentially. And like they didn't like.
Except they
for
can
some
like
reason,
transform into an actual dragon. So they're actually pretty cool.
they're cool.
But
Yeah, like the Titus form is like the big giant bulky arms. The Spallo form is, I have no idea what the Spallo form is.
it's like more narrow.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like more aerodynamic type.
Got
And I
it.
think it's got more like thrusters around it to try to
Oh.
adjust.
So the Gundam Age 1 uses independently developed plasma control technology and has a higher output than the Earth Federation's Genoace, which is essentially their versions of the gems. The core component of the Age system is located in MS Mobile Suit's chest, and the spoiler-like device on the suit's back is actually a broad antenna. And by linking its various sensors to the head unit, the Age system is able to collect and analyze data during combat. So, which, goes to the Age Builder, which then builds more parts and gets better for combat. So, a limited amount of data can be transmitted due to the suit's experimental nature. Its limbs are equipped with independent power units to mitigate maintenance and logistic issues related to working with the parts. The Age system later used its special characteristics as the basis for the wear system, meaning, wearing different parts and whatnot. During the early parts of the project, a large amount of the Age 1 parts were manufactured by the Age Builder based on a proposed by the Age system. Having doubts about the results of the Age system, the Federation military took control of the spare parts for their own plan. The idea was after that the original Age 1 unit was made, it would serve as a test unit. Because the military. Just enough said.
Like, you don't need anything else.
Yeah, I mean, any of the Earth Federations are a bunch of a-holes, militaristic, greedy SOBs. Anyway, the data gathered from the original unit's test would be used to create a second perfect Age 1 unit from the excess spare parts. Well, when the original unit was finally tested, however, its performance and test results were impressive and as a result was considered to be the perfect unit. The leftover spare parts were then sent to the military R&D department to use for research. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, not like the worst idea.
So the second unit with the model number Age 1F/2 was dubbed Unit 2, with eventually built sometime after the Battle of Ambat with spare parts. This unit was created for the sole purpose of testing the jacket system equipment and was piloted by Largana Drace. The sudden proposal to build a second Age 1 unit came around the same time when a formal review was being made regarding a mass production version of the Age 1, but the project was encountering difficulties due to slow progress the Federation was making on analyzing the Age system. Good. You don't need all that power.
Yeah, it's definitely not necessary.
Yeah, and the jacket system is pretty cool because it adds like new features, like assault jacket and whatnot. Like it's armor and stuff that goes over it with more weapons and whatnot. It's pretty cool. So the plan and leader known as the New Age Project received a major boost when Flit Asuno joined the R&D development and then expanded the construction of the Unit 2. Officially, the military attributed the advancement to the magic of the Asuno family, but in reality, it was a result for the participation of numerous well-known mobile suit workshops, including Marondo Workshop under Flit's name. Because Flit is a prodigy genius when it comes to mobile suits. Like, he's 14 when the series starts and has fully built his own Gundam,
So uncalled
which is
for.
insane. That's
Uncalled for.
insane. And knows how to pilot it. When they try to
No
get another
child should
pilot
have that
in
much
there,
power.
no, and he just gets better with it, apparently. So, and then by AG 140, the Age 1's overall performance was upgraded to a higher level to keep up with the other Earth Federation force mobile suits. Its combat data was proved invaluable to the Earth Federation forces, as they're able to create newer weaponry for the mobile suits and a mass production version of the Gundam. The following year, the Age 1 was sent to the Big Ring for more upgrades so it can be used without the Age system. The resulting form was known as the Age 1F Gundam Age 1 Flat. Which, I mean, it looks almost identical.
It's really similar.
Just doesn't have the Age emblem in the front. Because it has a big A on the front chest piece, showcasing it's the, the Age Gundam.
Yeah.
So, that's cool. Yeah, and this might be a little short episode. We're like 11 minutes in, and we're at a mid break. So, let's take a mid break.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee.
I found this great place to stay this weekend.
Click on the link and book it.
Oh, wow. McAfee alerted me that this site is fake and even blocked it.
Cyber criminals create fake sites to steal your passwords and financial data. McAfee identifies and blocks these sites to keep you safer online, so you can book your trip without worry. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
Meet the computer you can talk to. With Copilot on Windows, working, creating, and collaborating is as easy as talking. Got writer's block? Share your screen with Copilot Vision to help spark inspiration, and use Copilot Voice to have a conversation and brainstorm ideas. Or maybe you need some tech help. With Copilot Vision, Copilot sees what you see. Let Copilot talk you through step-by-step guidance so you can master new apps, games, and skills faster. Try now at windows.com/Copilot.
It was such a good time to hear that noise again because I haven't heard it in 2 weeks.
Yep, it's nice.
And
Glad to hear it.
we are in our mid break, so thank you again for everybody listening to the show. Thank you so much, and thank you for the support. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Gundam Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show. If you leave us rating reviews on Apple and Spotify, leave 5-star review with some words or a nice Spotify comment. We're read out loud next time on the show, which we don't have any this week, but we've been off for 2 weeks, so it happens. Other than that, you can find us on a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcast in Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows I host, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. So, yeah, check that out. As far as news, oh boy, do we have news for you. Is it the 11th?
12th.
The 12th. So this upcoming Friday, when you hear this or the day after you hear this episode, when this episode drops, Gundam Base Chicago opens. So the first ever Gundam Base in the U.S. is officially opening, and they have posted pictures online to where you can see what the inside looks like and everything.
It looks beautiful.
It looks so clean. I'm sad it's in Chicago.
It's a long drive.
I don't want to drive 9 hours to go to Chicago.
Okay, it's not 9 hours.
It's not? I thought well, we only drove to Chicago during the winter, so that might be why.
If you catch terrible winter traffic, it might be 7, but it's usually 5.5 most.
Okay.
At most.
That's not terrible.
So not too bad to get there. It's just
Chicago.
Chicago's expensive. Chicago is not fun to drive in. And also, I'm not driving all the way up there and back in the same day, so that means hotel.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But hey, we don't have to go to Japan for a Gundam base.
I still want to go back.
Oh, I still want. You've been there. I haven't, but I still
gonna go back.
I still want to. I still want to go to Japan to go to the original Gundam base.
To Chicago.
Also to see, the Gundam statues, because we're not getting those. And please don't put one there, because it's going to get defamed all the time, and I don't want that. I don't want to see it.
All I want them to do is put wing on the roof.
Now, if you put on the roof, I can totally see that. That'd be awesome.
Waltz wing.
No.
Just like it's in the front window of the store.
Okay, well, maybe.
There's a giant one in the front window of the store.
A small statue you can put inside the store? Absolutely.
They already have that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they do.
They have one of those 6 foot. They have like the 6 foot one of wing, and then like a 6 foot. It's a RX-78 in the Gundam base colors.
Oh. Oh, in the store?
Yeah, they're like in the front windows, like right next to the door.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's fair. But I'm talking about like a life-size one.
Oh, I know. I want that on the roof.
Put that on the roof. Put that somewhere where the the American population can't reach it, because I'm sorry, we have not a lot of great people out there.
You don't have to be sorry.
Oh, I'm not. Well, no, I guess not. No, I'm not sorry, because we have a bunch of idiots in this country. Sorry, not sorry.
It happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I know people would defame the hell out of that, just because, for one, it's anime. They would do it just for that, by the way, which is terrible. But, yes, Gundam Base opens up Friday, December 12th. If you're near the Chicago or in Illinois, go to Chicago and visit it, because it's awesome. And I wish I could go when it opened, but I can't because I work.
Yeah, I have to work too, so it's unfortunate.
Yeah, maybe should have planned that out when they announced it, maybe. And
and got distracted.
Yeah, same. But we can always make a trip in the new year, sometime next year.
I will make a trip there when
that would be
warmer.
Awesome. Oh yes.
I have been to Chicago in February. I will not do that again.
Oh, I'll go in the summer. I'm not going no winter time. We both live in the Midwest. We know what the weather's like here. Yeah. We're going in the summer. If we're going in the summer, and we'll record something special, like a video of showcasing it and whatnot. That'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where I would post it. I post it
we'll figure.
I can live stream it on Twitch, I guess.
We'll figure something out.
But yeah, we'll figure something out. It'll be cool. Is there anything else from the Midweek news-wise or anything like that? I mean, the Game Awards are this upcoming Thursday, so when this episode drops...
Yeah, I want to know what the statue's about. But that's a whole separate podcast. I could do a whole podcast on what that statue in the desert is.
Oh, that one.
But the only other thing is I got a notification from USA Gundam Store.
Oh, God.
What day was this? 2 days ago?
Oh, no. Is this what I think it is?
It was yesterday, actually. About the Nielsen Works perfect grade tall geese flugel. And if it wasn't $200,
you had to talk about that freaking tall geese.
Yeah. Anything that has those wings, I need to bring up.
Anyway,
it's a perfect grade FX version of it.
Oh God,
like
a nightmare to build.
Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare, but I kind of really want it if it wasn't $200. But if you see it in the background one of these days when we're recording, mind your business.
All right, well, I think that's a good time to get back into talking about the Age 1. All right.
This episode is brought to you by... Oops! I've got a box of Cheez-It crackers staring at me, and I just wanted that irresistible cheesy crunch. Sorry, that was a total snacksident. What was I supposed to be talking about? So salty, so crunchy, so cheesy. Whoops! Lost my train of thought. I've heard of brain freeze, but brain cheese? I'll just have one more Cheez-It cracker, and then I'll get back to it.
REI Co-op presents a perfect outdoor moment with the perfect gift.
Woo!
Picture this. You're ripping with your favorite person. Bluebird skies, blower powder, and frankly, you're skiing like legends.
So sick. Another lap?
Thanks to REI's curation, from lid to sticks, you nailed the gift.
No way. How'd you know?
Does it get more perfect than that? Give without guessing. Shop in store or visit rei.com.
All right, so the armaments of the H1. If my mouse was working, come on, mouse, you can do it. There we go. We have the DODS rifle, or the DODS rifle. It's the basic long-range armament of the H1 normal. The DODS rifle was created by the H system after the Geonace beam spray gun proved ineffective against the Vegan mobile suits. The DODS rifle spins the beam. It fires like a powerful drill, generating enough force to destroy Vegan mobile suits, such as the Gafrain and Bakhtu, etc., in a single shot. This is a standard beam rifle that shoots
so
through
ridiculous.
in a single shot. Then again,
Unnecessary.
It's just like the RX-78 using this beam rifle for the first time against a goof or against like a Zaku, and it destroys it in one shot.
Yeah, that's fair.
So the DODS
like
rifle.
when they use when he pulls the Magnum out.
From the Unicorn.
From Unicorn.
It would just freaking grazing it.
Yep.
Not even hitting it.
And then it's
grazing it. It's destroyed. It evaporated. What happened? That was awesome, by the way. I love
really
using the beam magnum. It's great. Even in GB4, the beam magnum is awesome.
Yes.
Anyway, the DODS rifle has a limited number of shots, enough to keep a running battle going for some time, but eventually repeated use without resupply will render the weapon empty. The DODS rifle can be stored on the rear waist armor when not in use. The rifle has two configurations: a one-handed mode where the barrel is rotated so that the secondary grip is pointed downwards, and a two-handed mode where the barrel is rotated to the secondary grip is horizontally aligned. The latter mode allows for higher precision when shooting. The word DODS is an acronym for Drill Orbital Discharge System. So, which is still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
A beam rifle that's essentially a giant beam drill that shoots.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So we have the beam saber / dagger stored on the side skirt armor as a pair of beam sabers. The beam sabers can be adjusted their length for different combat situations and are strong enough to pierce and destroy Vegan mobile suits with ease. We have the shield, which is the A1 defensive armament. It is made much thicker and sturdier than the Geonance's shields, so it can take on a lot of damage. So, we have the beam spray gun, a weapon originally used by the Geonace. The shots from the beam spray gun are about as powerful as a tank shell and incapable of damaging the armor of Vegan mobile suits. Like, okay, I mean, it's still a tank shell. Power as a tank shell? That's still pretty significant.
It's pretty useful for certain things.
We have a marker shot, which is a pistol-like weapon with non-lethal ammo used during mock battles. Fair, because they are children.
Yeah.
The flit is 14 at the beginning of the show, of the series. So
dumb.
Children. And then we have a beam rolling lance. So an optional weapon only available in the PSP game. The beam rolling lance is a pole weapon with a rotating beam cutter on its tip. With it, the H1 can slice down Vegan suits far better than regular beam sabers. Yeah, and they had a PSP game. There you go.
Yes.
So moving on to special equipment and features, we have the AGE system. So the AGE system is the special OS for the Gundam AGE-1, engineered by the lineage of the Asuno family. It researches the evolution of living beings by digitizing the mysterious surroundings. It collects battle data to customize itself, grow alongside the pilot, and is customized and used exclusively by the pilot itself. The only way for the system to be used and the Gundam mobilized is by using the Age device. After the rollout of the successor Age 2, Age 1 was taken to Earth Federation headquarters, Big Ring, so it could be modified and not required the Age system anymore. Hence, anybody would be able to pilot it. And then we have the wear system. So the arms, including shoulder armor and legs of the H1, are detachable, which allows alternate sets of limbs or wares to be attached. In conjunction with the H builder, this allows the H system to dramatically change the overall performance of the unit by analyzing combat data and for fabricating a new wear parts and adapt to new situation of enemies. Later, the AME MBO support craft was built to deliver the wear parts to the H1 during battle, saving it from having to return to the mothership / base for the exchange of wear parts. So essentially, it's like the G Fortress of the original series, or I'm trying to think of any of the other customizations. I mean, there's a bunch of.
There's been so many of them.
Think of any of the Gundam series that have transformation parts.
Pretty much all of them have at least one.
Yeah, almost. Not all, but most.
Not all.
Now the variants. So we have the Age 1 Titus, the Age 1 Spalo, the Age 1 Flat, the Age 1 Daiki version. Daiki. D-A-D-A-D-A-I-K-I.
Is that one of the ones from Divers? Or something? No, it's not.
No, I don't think it is.
A Mobile Suit Gundam Age Treasure Star.
Oh, it's specifically
It's a
piloted
manga.
by Daiki Ryuzaki. Specifically,
In
it's
one of
just,
the manga.
Yeah. We have the Age 1 Razor, the Age 1 Glanza, the Age 1 Assault Jacket, the Age 1 Starks, Age 1 Resortia, and the Golden and Age 1 Gold Arrow. The Age Gold Arrow was featured only in the novelization, is a new wear used by the Gundam Age 1 Normal at the Battle of Ambat. The Gold Arrow wears the developed to counter the unmanned bit weapons by the XVB XD Farzia, and attaches its thighs and erases an anti-beam coating substance. So.
Or is it the one that like stands on like a floating platform? I'm pretty sure.
Possibly.
Like it flies by standing on a floating platform.
So that's the Sparrow, which is it's just like blue leg and arm armor, and it's much like thinner to where it can do much.
Mm-hmm.
Do a lot. I mean, Titus. I mean, if you've seen Build Fighters or play Gundam Breaker, like you've seen the Titus that's used all the time. It's the one with the big gigantic red shoulder pads and that has beam like spikes into them.
Yeah.
I've seen the Flat. Let's see the Razor.
Razor looks like it's inspired by 00.
Oh, definitely it has. It is introduced in Gundam Age Unknown Soldiers and is piloted by Flit. That's sick. It's a lot of swords. It has 2 gigantic swords on each arm that can extend out. The Glancia is essentially just a heavy bombardment type by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Is that right? It's heavy armament, missile launchers, DOS hammer, Glaston launcher, shield rifle. Yeah, it's heavy armaments. The assault jacket is. Why does that remind me of like full armored unicorn? Like the shield, like Gatlings, it looks like.
Kinda, yeah.
It kind of it actually more reminds me of the dual shrouded version where it has all the extra armaments.
Yeah,
of the
that's
duel.
fair.
Let's see, the Starks just has what the hell?
It has like a lance. Like a beam lance.
Oh, interesting. And I'm assuming Swordia has a lot. Yeah, sword and shield. Shocker. It's a sword and shield. Piloted by Flit's son. And then we do actually have some video game only versions. So we have the Age 1 Gundam, Age 1 Magnia, Age 1 Juarez. Juarez? Age 1 Baraka, Age 1 Arius, Age 1 Beltzerga, Age 1 Beaks, Age 1 Goliath, Age 1 Gradas, and the Age 1 Badland. So, oh yeah, the Age 1 Gundam is straight up like what you think. It has guns.
Yeah.
Magnia...
It looks like Cyborg.
Oh my god, it does. The Magnia just looks a bit quicker. Has armament specifically, I think, it's from the Drive Universe Cell video game.
Those toes look like a Christmas elf.
The Juarez is just like a green version of the Titus, by the looks of things.
Looks like it's got claws too.
Yeah.
Solar ray beam cannon.
Sounds like a Pokemon move.
Oh, so it uses energy it uses the energy from the mirror shield that it gathers from the mirror shield to fire it back.
The Baraka is essentially a variant of the Spallo. Looks like the Spallo.
It's a boxer.
Huh.
It's a little Mac. It's a speed boxer.
And the Arius, what in the world?
That thing looks weird.
That is weird. That it's supposed to be a fairy-like design.
I mean, kinda. Although it looks like they got halfway through and then forgot.
Right, and the Belzerga is like it looks like a more reinforced Titus.
It's chunky.
It is very chunky.
The beam disc rod.
It is beam disc rod, a close combat form with a beast-like appearance.
The rod is essentially like a buzzsaw on a stick.
Ooh.
Except the saw blade is a beam.
We have the Age 1 Beaks, which looks more kind of like Curios.
Yeah. Arios, Curios, those
like
ones.
Curios.
Because it's got like the pointy lance looking thing, even though that's apparently a machine gun.
A spread machine guns and a specialized shield. Okay. The Goliath,
that is not chunky enough to be called Goliath.
No, it's not. Defensive form equipped with a device that forms an electromagnetic barrier around the body. It can break through the objective while avoiding enemy fire, and uses the Goliath blow attack. I would hope it may at least make it taller.
Yeah, something.
The Gradas is... Why does that look like a Zaku inspired?
It looks so Zaku inspired. It looks like they took the legs and arms off of Zaku and slapped it on the sides.
Wear parts that are based on ancient mobile suits. Yeah, this is straight up based off the Zaku.
It's supposed to be a Zaku for sure.
In the Badland... I can't even... What the heck?
Oh, it's got bits.
Oh, it has bits.
I'm not gonna lie, those feet remind me of Turnay. Turnay's feet don't even look like that. It just makes me think of it.
They kind of remind me of Barbatos.
A little bit, yeah. They're just backwards for that.
Yeah. And then some notes and trivia. We have the Age 1 as well as the successors are reminiscent of the GX 9900 DV Gundam X Divider, and is the very in that they are the first to require external device to be activated, but later new generations are developed and refitted to work without them. Yeah, because the Gundam X and Divider and all of them, all that line, you had to have a special key to operate it, rather than just getting the pilot seat and make it work, like every other series. So, and the Age 1
is... Not the worst idea.
No, it's not the worst idea. Let's have a key. And some enemy pilot gets into it.
Death machine.
Crap.
Let's put a key in it.
Yeah. Maybe we should put a key in it so no one else can operate the thing.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the institute that created the unicorn, they specifically did that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Menager was the only one able to access and be able to pilot the unicorn. No one else was able to pilot it.
Exactly.
So, do something like that. Or, I mean, the trace system in G Gundam essentially is its own key because you have to have a strong enough body. If you don't, the pressure suit will crush your bones. Because we see that in an episode where kids try to get into the burning Gundam and does not work out with them because their bodies aren't built to take on the trace system's bodysuit.
I mean, to be fair, in Wing, you can't use the Zero system unless you're,
clinically insane.
Yeah, because what's his name? Quattro tried to do it, and it made him clinically insane.
Yeah, and Hero uses it, but he was already insane. He was already insane to begin with.
When you're already a psychopath, it's fine.
Yeah. So the Age 1 and its variants are the only advanced generation Gundam with the traditional two-face events, while the WMS GEX-1 GXs also possess face vents, is not considered a Gundam. I'm like, let me look at one of these things. I mean, yeah, if you look at it, it looks like Optimus Prime.
It's a Gex.
It's a Gex.
When I think of Gex, I think of the gecko.
Oh, God. But, yeah, that's what we have on the Age 1.
It's a weird series.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. It's a weird series. It's very weird.
And it's like, so for a Gundam series to have a time skip in the middle where it's not just like a new series after it feels off.
Yeah, because most of the time, if it's a time skip, it's like either, hey, this is season 2, or hey, this is a sequel series.
Yeah.
Rather than being, hey, time skip right in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Because every time that in Gundam we see a time skip, it's either because it's a season 2, like in 00, where there's a time skip of, I think, 6 months to a year. There's a time skip or something like that.
Something like that.
And like it gives you context on why there's a time skip. Or there's a time skip because it's a sequel series in the timeline, aka Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta, Unicorn, stuff like that. Or even Seed Destiny to Seed.
Or even Iron Blooded Orphans, there's time in between.
Yeah. But they tell you.
Yeah.
Compared to this time around, it's like it's right in the middle of the show. Time skip. What?
Yeah, it doesn't make very much sense.
But anyway, do you have any final thoughts or anything on the Age 1?
I don't think I do.
Cool. Do you use this mobile suit in GB4 at all?
No, I do not.
Okay, I don't either. I don't feel bad.
Not even a little bit. I can't lie.
Do I fight enemies that are the tightest and who are enemy mobile suits? Absolutely.
Have I seen scenes that? Yeah. But have I used it? No.
No, we don't need that. But anyway, well, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. And remember, pilots, stay safe out there. Thank you for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share how you got into the Gundam series, and you can even find us on Twitter at Gundam Lorecast, and even email us at gundamlorecast@outlook.com.